In this video, I want to tell you why you should lose your fear of selling and why selling is not a dirty word. Selling shouldn't be a dirty word anyway, especially if you're a small business person, but even if you're not. My name is Terry Gorry. I'm a solicitor in Enfield and County Meath, and I make videos about Irish law and Irish business. If this is your first time here, you might be interested in subscribing. Nothing happens until someone sells something. This is a quote that's attributed to Thomas Watson, the former CEO and chairman and founder of IBM. Bottom line is, we all have been selling from the time that we were children. You might sell, for example, a story to your mother as to why you shouldn't have to go to school. You might sell something to your teacher as to why your homework wasn't done. When you go for your first job interview, you're obviously selling yourself as well, and you're selling yourself as the best person for the job. But unfortunately, over the years, a lot of slime balls, spammers and scammers and fakes and reprobates and adventurers have given selling a bad name and have taken advantage of people and have essentially ripped them off. But if you are optimistic and ambitious, for example, for your career or for your personal brand or for your business, then selling should not be a dirty word. And selling is not a zero-sum game. Selling doesn't involve a situation where there's a winner and a loser, and the seller, if he pulls off a sale, wins, and the purchaser, if he agrees to be sold to, is a loser. That is not the position if you're selling and selling correctly. There doesn't have to be a zero-sum game. There doesn't have to be a win for one person and a loss for the other. As I say, we're all selling something from the time that we were children, students, going for our first job, even going on our first date, meeting a girl, meeting a fella or whatever. We're all selling ourselves and our story, and to a certain extent, if you think about it, we're actually selling ourselves a story every day that we get up. We're selling ourselves a vision or an idea of what we are, what we can do, what we're capable of. But the bottom line is that if you are an ethical person, a decent, honest person, there's no reason why selling cannot be removed from your lexicon, your vocabulary, as a dirty word or a slimy word. It shouldn't make you fearful. It shouldn't make you feel like a slime ball, and you should be able to sell with confidence, provided you're providing a genuine service or providing a genuine product that's going to enhance the user's life, the purchaser's life. So bottom line is, selling shouldn't have with it a fear. There's nothing wrong with selling. There's nothing wrong with selling your products, your services, yourself, your brand or whatever. If you go to court then as well, or if you go to the WRC with a legal claim, remember the decision maker, whether it's a judge or an adjudication officer at the WRC, or indeed the three-person panel at the Labour Court, they're going to be facing conflicting stories and conflicting evidence. And you and the other party are going to have to sell your version of what happened, what occurred, in order to win your case. So again, you're back to this question of selling. You're selling your story as the more likely, the more plausible version of events, as opposed to the other party against whom you are in an adversarial situation. So again, the question of selling arises. It's perfectly natural. Top barrister, senior counsel don't think about selling, but in fact what they are doing is they're selling their client's version of events and hoping that it's more plausible and more credible than the opposing version of events, the contrasting narrative. Anyway, hope you find this video useful. If you do, I'd appreciate if you give it the thumbs up down below, and you may be interested in subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you are, just hit the subscribe button below. Thanks a lot.